Today we're going to show how to quote, order, and track. So we're going to log into the Anytime system. We're going to have a bunch of different panels, but for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to show you the request panel because that's what you're mostly going to be doing inside this system. You'll notice this would be an account that would be created with your name at the top, and your information would be in this box. But we're not going to worry about request history because you may not have a history yet. But in this case, we're going to create a new request, and we're going to call it test, where our main manufacturer here is going to be, I'm going to replace an old train unit. So I hit the T on my keyboard and it drops me down. We're going to go with a TCD model number. In this case, I've got an adapter bottom only. What that means is there's a couple of models that actually use a different top than a bottom. I'm going to hit carrier here, go down to carrier, put in that model number 48TC. I'm going to select 3.5 ton unit. The zip code I'm going to go to is 78759. And now if there was multiple cities in that zip code, I'd select the city. I just hit update. And if you notice, once I hit update, I have an instant price. So we scroll down and we want to go into the quote process. So we have a price, but we also want to have drawings, etc. So we click on the quote, and it's going to take us into the quote page. This is more like what you're used to in a formal quote. Here, if the company information is not defaulted, some accounts will be set up that way. We'd want to put in a company ABC 123 and Main Street in Austin, Texas. Here are links to the old unit, links to the new unit, and then link to the adapter. In other videos, I'll show you how to send those drawings directly to your contractor without any pricing. But for now, we want to quote, order, and track. So if all this information is correct, then I would go into place order, and it's going to go into an order confirmation page. And here's the basic information that was pulled in from the other page. I'm going to use a purchase order, put in a PO number, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to choose a file to upload. I'm going to go into my where I have it saved, and in this case, we've got one here. We're going to hit open. It's going to upload that PO. So when I hit submit, it will include the attachment. I hit how will I receive the drawings? This is just to eliminate email traffic. So I'm going to say online because I'm going to, in this case, my contractor is going to approve the drawing online. Here I would put in a promo code because sometimes we run promotional offers and or shipping instructions. Sometimes there's special shipping instructions needed, date required. Go ahead and put in the next day's date or whatever date you need it by. If you don't need it right away, you can change that. And then I would hit submit order. So that's order. And then once this order has been placed, then it's in the system. I don't want to place the order because it'll go directly to order processing and they'll call me and yell at me. So I'm going to hit close, and it's going to take us back into our list. So here's the project ID that we created, and I'm going to go into we're going to go to the main section, main page, and we're going to go to we've quoted, we've ordered, and now we're going to look at track. So I'm going to go into the job name, test, and hit enter. It's going to find one of my test orders that are already in the system. And if you notice here, I've got a quote number that's referenced that I can use for reference. It also matches my project ID number that was created. There's different stages. You can actually watch the manufacturing of the product go through our manufacturing process. And these will change periodically throughout the day as they are being worked on. And verify this is the company information, your PO number is correct, where we're going to ship it to is accurate. Here's the carrier that it's going to go on. In this case, it's already shipped. Estimated arrival is a few days later. You can actually track the shipment, and then you have a pro number. And that's the end of the video.